Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a Back to the Future inspired card trick. That being said, let's get started right away. I'm not going to waste any time. There is nothing inside the box. I want you to see that. Absolutely nothing. Nothing inside the box. Let's associate the box of playing cards with the iconic DeLorean time machine. So the box will symbolize the DeLorean Back to the Future time machine. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle the deck of cards just like this, just to mix them up a bit. Okay? After they're nice and shuffled, we're going to take the cards, place them down. Now, I want to take a moment and talk about one of the most iconic scenes in the movie Back to the Future. And that is when Doc Brown has just been shot by the Libyans. And Marty McFly gets into the time machine and he's being chased by these Libyans. He's going all around the parking lot of Twin Pines Mall. And he's racing through. The Libyans are chasing after him. It's exciting. And then he goes, you know what? Let's see if you bastards can do 90. He turns on the time circuits. Time circuits on. Flux capacitor fluxing. He steps on the gas. Goes 88 miles per hour. And whoosh, travels back in time to the year 1955. Okay? Let's recreate that iconic scene right now with a deck of playing cards. So what we're going to do is this, okay? We're going to start off by writing the present date, which is the year 1985. We're going to start by writing that on the deck of cards, actually on one playing card, the top card right over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Sharpie and I'm going to write down the year 1985. Just like that, 1985. Now, if you are a fan of the Back to the Future movies, if you've seen the Back to the Future movies, you know why I wrote the year 1985 on the back of this playing card. Because the year 1985 is the original version of Marty McFly. Speaking of Marty McFly, let's associate this card with Marty McFly. So the 4 diamonds will symbolize Marty McFly. And since the 4 diamonds is Marty McFly, we're going to take the Sharpie right over here and we're going to write Marty's name on the 4 of diamonds as if he was signing the card. So I'm going to write down Marty just like that, Marty. Once that has been done, we'll let that dry for a minute. You can see that the ink does not rub off. That is permanent right there. You can see Marty just like that on the 4 diamonds. So we got Marty. More specifically, we got the 1985 version of Marty McFly. Right over here, the 1985 version. You can see the date is still on the back. It hasn't changed. 1985. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the 1985 version of Marty McFly. Keep in mind, he's just seen Doc Brown being shot. Doc Brown just got shot. He screams at them, "You bastards!" And the Libyans turn around and start shooting at him, and he goes, it's so exciting. He literally, 1985 version of Marty gets into the time machine. Boom. Just like that. Gets into the time machine, and he's going in circles around Twin Pines Mall parking lot while being chased by the Libyans. And he goes, let's see if you bastards can do 90. He turns the time circuits on. Whoosh. Flux capacitors fluxing. He takes the time machine. He goes 88 miles an hour. Whoosh. Back to the year 1955. So when Marty travels back in time to the year 1955, he doesn't believe it at first. Because as you can see, there's nothing else inside the time machine. Nothing. You can see right over here, it says the year 1985, because we know that this is the 1985 version of Marty McFly. Yet, he doesn't appear in the year 1985. It's a different year. It's the year 1955. The 1985 version of Marty McFly has morphed into the 1955 version of Marty McFly. And right after that, he contacts Doc Brown. He goes to Doc Brown's house. He goes, Doc, I need your help. I need your help to get back to the year 1985. So, Doc Brown decides to help him and literally puts Marty right back into the time machine. The lightning bolt hits the clock tower. Marty McFly comes, the lightning bolt hits the flux capacitor, whoosh, and travels back to the year 1985 for the final moment to save Doc Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Back to the Future inspired card trick. I hope you enjoyed it because I had so much fun doing this. I was going to use the Back to the Future playing cards, but I did not want to ruin the beautiful deck of cards since I did actually have to, since I had to use Sharpie ink on the card. But there you have it, folks. That is a Back to the Future inspired card trick. I appreciate you for being on my YouTube channel, and I will see you next time.